Hello friends, today we are going to see the next lesson of mathematics, that is chapter number 3, indices and cube root. In your 7th standard you have learned about indices and laws of indices. The product 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 can be expressed as 2 raised to 5, in which 2 is the base, 5 is the index, and 2 raised to 5 is the index form of the number. Some laws you have learned, that is laws of indices. If m and n are the integers, then there are 8 basic laws. First one, a raised to m into a raised to n is equal to a raised to m plus n. Second, a raised to m divided by a raised to n is equal to a raised to m minus n. Third, a into b raised to bracket raised to m is equal to a raised to m into b raised to m. Fourth, a raised to 0 is equal to 1, that is anything raised to 0 is equal to always 1. Fifth, a raised to minus m is equal to 1 upon a raised to m. Sixth, a raised to m bracket raised to n, it is equal to a raised to m into n. Seventh, a upon b bracket raised to m is equal to a raised to m upon b raised to m. 8, a upon b bracket raised to minus m is equal to b upon a bracket raised to m. These are the 8 laws of indices. Now we can see the examples of each one. The question is, using the laws of indices, write proper numbers in the following boxes. The first example is 3 raised to 5 into 3 raised to 2 is equal to 3 raised to how much? In this example, here we use the law number 1, that is a raised to m into a raised to n, and is equal to a raised to m plus n. Here the indices is 3 raised to 5 into 3 raised to 2. Here 5 plus 2 is equal to 7. That means 3 raised to 5 into 3 raised to 2 is equal to 3 raised to 5 plus 2 is equal to 7. Here we can write 7. The answer of first example is 7. Now second one, 3 raised to 7 divided by 3 raised to 9 is equal to 3 raised to how much? In this example, we use the law number 2. Here division is taking place when the base is same and indices is different. The subtraction of indices taking place here. That is 3 raised to 7 minus 9 is equal to minus 2. That means 3 raised to 7 divided by 3 raised to 9 is equal to 3 raised to minus 2. Then third example, 3 raised to 4 raised to 5. In this example, we use the law, that is law number 6. This one, a raised to m raised to n, and answer is a raised to m n. Product of indices here. Therefore, in this example, 3 raised to 4 raised to 5 is equal to 3 raised to 4 into 5, that is 20. Answer is 20. Then next example, 5 raised to minus 3. In this example, the fifth law is applicable. A raised to minus m is equal to 1 upon a raised to m. Here, the answer is 5 raised to minus 3 is equal to 1 upon 5 raised to 3. Then next example, 5 raised to 0 is equal to how much? Here the law 4, a raised to 0 is equal to 0, that is anything raised to 0 is always 1. The answer is 1. Next, 5 raised to 1 is equal to how much? Here the law is not there, but the 5 raised to 1 is equal to 5. Then 7th one, 5 into 7 bracket raised to 2 is equal to 5 raised to how much and into 7 raised to how much? In this example, the law is third one applicable. A into b raised to m is equal to a raised to m into b raised to m. That is here 5 raised to 2 and 7 raised to 2. 8. Example number 8. 5 upon 7 raised to 3 is equal to how much? That is, here the law is 7th one, a upon b raised to m is equal to a raised to m upon b raised to m. That means here is 5 and here 7. Then example number 9, 5 upon 7 raised to minus 3 is equal to how much? Is equal to bracket raised to 3, and there are 2 boxes are given. Here the last law, that is this one, 8th one is applicable, 8th law, and the answer is here 7, and in down bracket we can write 5. These are the some laws and examples of the laws of indices. Now, the meaning of numbers with rational indices. Meaning of the numbers when the index is a rational number of the form 1 upon n. Let us see the meaning of indices in the form of rational numbers such as 1 upon 2, 1 upon 3, 1 upon 5, dash dash dash, and 1 upon n. To show the square of a number, the index is written as 2, and to show the square root of numbers, the index is written as 1 upon 2. For example, square root of 25 is written as square root of 25 like this, using the radial sign, this one. This is called as radial sign. And square root of 25 is written like this. Using index form, this can be written as like this one. That is 25 raised to 1 upon 2. That is square root of 25 is equal to 25 raised to 1 upon 2. The meaning of both are the same. In general, the square can be written as a raised to 2, and square root of a is written as like this, or this one. The meaning of this 3, this one and this are the same. Similarly, cube of a written as a raised to 3 and cube root of a is written as 3 square root of a or a raised to 1 upon 3. For example, 4 raised to 3 is equal to 4 into 4 into 4 is equal to 64. Therefore, cube root of 64 can be written as 3 into square root of 64 or 64 raised to 1 upon 3. Note that 64 raised to 1 upon 3 is equal to 4. 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 is equal to 3 raised to 5. That means 243. That is, fifth power of 3 is 243. Conversely, fifth root of 243 is expressed as 243 raised to 1 upon 5 or 5 square root of 243. Hence, 243 is raised to 1 upon 5 is equal to 3. In general, nth root of a is expressed as like this. Remember. For example, 128 raised to 1 upon 7 is equal to 7th root of 128. 900 raised to 1 upon 12th is equal to 12th root of 900, etc. Note that if 10 raised to 1 upon 5 is equal to x, then x raised to 5 is equal to 10. The meaning of numbers having index in the rational form m upon n. We know that 8 raised to 2 is equal to 64. Cube root at 64 is 64 raised to 1 upon 3 is equal to 8 raised to 2 raised to 1 upon 3 is equal to 4. Cube root of square of 8 is 4. Similarly, cube root of 8 is equal to 8 raised to 1 upon 3 is equal to 2. Square root of cube root of 8 is 8 raised to 1 upon 3 raised to 2 is equal to 2 square is equal to 4. Equation number 2. From equation 1 and 2, we can write as cube root of square of 8 is equal to square of cube root of 8. That is, this is the inward form, this one is the in index form. Like this we can write. The rules of rational indices are of the same as those of integral indices. That is, using this rule, a raised to m raised to n is equal to a raised to m into n. We get 8 square raised to 1 upon 3 is equal to 8 raised to 1 upon 3 bracket square. That is 8 raised to 2 upon 3. Both are the same. From this we get two meaning of 8 raised to 2 upon 3. That is, 1, the meaning of 1 is 8 raised to 2 upon 3 is equal to 8 square raised to 1 upon 3, that is cube root of square of 8. And second one, 8 raised to 2 upon 3 is equal to 8 raised to 1 upon 3 bracket square, that is square of cube root of 8. Similarly, 74 raised to 4 upon 5 is equal to 27 raised to 4 raised to 1 upon 5 means fifth root of 4 power of 27, and 27 raised to 4 upon 5 is equal to 27 raised to 1 upon 5 raised to 4 means 4th power of fifth root of 27. Generally, we can express two meaning of the numbers a raised to m upon n. A raised to m upon n is equal to a raised to m raised to 1 upon n, means nth root of mth power of a raised to m upon n is equal to a raised to 1 upon n raised to m, means mth power of nth root of a. Now let us recall 4 into 4 is equal to 16 implies that 4 square is equal to 16. Also minus 4 bracket square is equal to 16, which indicate that the number 16 has two square roots, one positive and the other is negative. Conventionally, positive root of 16 is shown as square root of 16 and negative root of 16 is shown as minus square root of 16. Hence, square root of 16 is equal to 4 and minus square root of 16 is equal to minus 4. Remember, always remember this one. Every positive number has two square roots. Square root of 0 is always 0. These 3 points we have to remember always. These three points are very, very important. Now cube and cube roots. If a number is written 3 times and multiplied, then the product is called cube of the numbers. For example, 6 into 6 into 6 is equal to 6 raised to 3 is equal to 216. Hence, 216 is the cube of 6. To find the cube of rational numbers, find the cube of 17. 17 raised to 3 is equal to 17 into 17 into 17 is equal to 4913. Example number 2, find the cube of minus 6. That is minus 6 bracket cube is equal to minus 6 into minus 6 into minus 6 is equal to minus 206, 16. This one. Then example number 3, find the cube of minus 2 upon 5, that is minus 2 upon 5 bracket cube is equal to minus 2 upon 5 into minus 2 upon 5 into minus 2 upon 5. If we multiply this one, we get minus 8 upon 125. And fourth, find the cube of 1.2. 1.2 bracket cube is equal to 1.2 into 1.2 into 1.2 is equal to 1.728. Find the cube of 0.02 is equal to 0.02 bracket cube is equal to 0.02 into 0.02 into 0.02. We get 0.000008. These are the examples of cube and cube roots. Now to find the cube root, we know how to find the square root of a number by factorization method. Using the same method, we can find the cube root. Example number 1, find the cube root of 216. First, find the prime factor of 216. The factors of 216 are this one, that is 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3. These are the factors. Each of the factor 3 and 2 appears thrice. So let us group them as given below. 3 into 2 into 3 into 2 into 3 into 2. That means 3 into 2 cube is equal to 6 cube. Therefore, cube root of 216 is equal to 6. This can be also written as this one, that is 216 raised to 1 upon 3 is equal to 6. Then example number 2, find the cube root of minus 1331. To find the cube root of minus 1331, first we have to factorize the 1331. We get the three factors, that is 11 into 11 into 11. These are the three factors of 1331. This can be written as like this: minus 1331 is equal to minus 11 into minus 11 into minus 11 is equal to minus 11 bracket cube. Cube root of minus 1331 is equal to minus 11. This is the cube root. Then example number 4, find the cube root of 0.125 is equal to cube root of 125 upon 1000. This decimal fraction is converted into fraction, that is 125 upon 1000. 125 and 1000 is equal to cube root of 125 upon cube root of 1000 using the laws of indices. Cube root of 125 is equal to 5, that means cube root of 5 raised to 3 upon cube root of 10 raised to 3 is equal to 5 upon 10, and this can be easily converted into decimal form, that is 0.5. That means the cube root of 0.125 is equal to 0.5. Then third example, find the cube root of 1728. This 1728, first of all, I have to find the factors. The factors are 2 into 2 into 2 into 6 into 6 into 6. This 2 is appear 3 times, 6 is appear 3 times. We can group this 2 and 6 and write like this one. That is 1728 is equal to 2 cube into 6 cube is equal to 2 into 6 bracket cube. That means cube root of 1728 is equal to 2 into 6 is equal to 12. These are the examples. Note that cube root of minus 1728 is equal to minus 12. This is our lesson. Now your homework: practice set 3.1, practice set 3.2 and practice set 3.3. This is your homework. Thank you.